As lawyers, we have such an advantage to understand how the system works. There are so many people who are just so scared and don't understand the system at all. And so to the extent that we can do just a little bit to help them navigate the system that's so scary to them, I think that's doing such a huge benefit for such a little bit of time on our side.
I've been blessed in many different ways, including being the beneficiary of others' help. And so I think that helping others and using the resources that I have available is a good expression of gratitude.
And it's just important to me to make sure that access to justice isn't limited just to kind of the major companies or businesses that can afford that sort of access or resources.
So a project I've been working on recently, I sit on the board of the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, and we're working on a technology that improves shipping paintings. Paintings can really suffer a lot from vibrations, and the paintings can be damaged. And so we're developing a new crate technology for the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, and we're filing patents and have actually had 2 patents issue on that project.
There was a house in West Dallas that there was kind of it had been run down for a long time. There's no utilities running to the house, and it was suspected to have drug activity. And so we got involved and just contacted the owners of the house, and pretty much as soon as we got involved with them and started talking to them, the activity at the house slowed down. We're almost a year into it and going to court soon to look at getting an agreed order to demolish the house, and activity stayed really low, and it's just made like a very tangible difference.
I was asked by the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals to take on a pro bono civil appointment in sort of a CJA context, but on a habeas case that they had flagged as having merit, but the person didn't have counsel. And so I and Amy Hurd in our Dallas office were able to do the Sixth Circuit briefing, and then I got to go do oral argument with the Sixth Circuit, and just recently we got an opinion from the court agreeing with us that my Michigan prisoner client had actually been sentenced unconstitutionally, and they vacated his wrongful sentence and are sending it back down to the state for proper proceedings. So it's possible that because of the work that we did, that he's going to get a chance at a new life a lot sooner than he otherwise was going to. And he's really appreciative. He's kind of expressed that it has renewed his faith in the system to have somebody that has never even met him fighting for him. So that's been really rewarding.
I do quite a bit of work with my church, and there are several things that I've done with them that I've really found rewarding. But I was remembering a outreach that we did with some Native American people in Chiapas, Mexico, and we got to spend some time over there talking to them, learning from them, seeing how they lived, and also being able to provide assistance in different ways. And that to me still is a memory that really cherish, and I thought it was a very, very rewarding project because I feel like I learned more and I grew more than probably the help that I gave them.
For me, it's been a matter of staying involved with organizations that I was already involved with as a law student and before I came to the firm. So I've kept those contacts alive, and people have actually started reaching out to me for help with the sorts of projects I was working on anyways.
I think the easiest way to get involved with a pro bono project, especially if you're a younger associate, is to partner with someone who has more experience in the area. And that way, one, you can help each other cover, in the event of scheduling conflicts, and two, it's an easy way to learn the ropes.
So one really easy way that I got involved with pro bono projects is just through DVAP. I mean, David Willey will just forward you their monthly emails asking for attorneys to take cases. And so I'll respond to DVAP and say, hey, I'm interested in taking this case. David will approve it, and then boom, I have a pro bono project.
So I think the firm is very supportive of pro bono projects. I've done a variety of things, from the Invention Convention to serving on boards, to even filing patent applications on behalf of a client like the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. I really think the sky's the limit.
The people here make it very easy for you to get involved with pro bono projects and are always supportive with whatever you need. I can't even count the number of times where I've walked into an associate's office or a partner's office and asked about a project that I'm working on, a case that they're not even involved in, and they've stopped what they're doing to make time.
One of the best things about doing pro bono with Baker Botts is that the firm really does provide you with the full resources and the full benefits that you would have for any other client. So whether that's filing fees or Westlaw searches, anything like that, you really have a full service firm available at your fingertips.
One of the big things that the firm does to support it is that this firm gives unlimited credit for pro bono work towards your billable hours, which is a really meaningful way of putting your money where your mouth is in terms of valuing the pro bono work that we do in the community and making sure that when a substantive project comes along that might take a good amount of your time, that you have the ability to block that out and do the work that the client needs.
So be creative about the pro bono projects you want to get involved in.